Well, it's actually been particularly difficult today to get an accurate picture of what is happening on the ground because there's been a telecommunications outage in the whole of the Gaza Strip. Very difficult for us to get that accurate information. We know that Israeli airstrikes and the ground operation have continued, but we also know that Hamas has again shown its resilience by firing a rocket barrage toward Tel Aviv. Again, air sirens went off there in central Israel, though there are no reports of any damages or casualties. So what we're seeing essentially is what we're getting from the journalists who are on the ground. We know it's deadly for them in Gaza, but there are still many brave Palestinian journalists getting that information out of there. We know foreign correspondents are being blocked from getting in. And I think that's where a report like the one that was just released by the United Nations and several NGOs is so important, because it's a bit of a wake-up call when a UN report is released that says that 500,000 people in the Gaza Strip are currently starving. That's a quarter of the population. Well, it really hits home. And all of those NGOs and the interagency UN report, well, they certainly don't say this is going to get any better. The humanitarian situation is expected to get a lot worse with the potential of diseases and an actual famine being real prospects. Now, despite some positive words from the Israeli government toward the possibility of a ceasefire, we're again seeing positions entrenched today. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu again saying clearly that the goals for the Israeli government are to destroy Hamas completely, to be able to get all of the hostages back. And Hamas at the same time is saying that it does not want to see a hostages versus Palestinian prisoner exchange as long as Israel's war continues. So there doesn't seem to be any way out when you listen to the two warring factions that would have to somehow agree.